I pulled the card, shrimp and mushrooms, from Ma's big yellow box with our girl Betty. I looked at it and I'm like, oh, it looks okay. Shrimp and mushrooms. Sounds fancy. Until I read the back. Betty, we seriously need to have a discussion about this. So, let's go. First thing we're going to do, we're going to get our rice ready. I have 3 cups of water already in our rice cooker. And I'm going to add 2 cups of rice. And we have our rice going. Today I'm using jasmine rice. Okay, let's get started. My pan's already hot. And we're going to throw in some butter. Once this melts, I'm going to throw in some celery, my mushrooms, and I'm adding broccoli to this recipe. Only because I had it and I wanted to use it. Alright. So I'm throwing everything into the pan. Oops. Now Betty wanted me to use 1 can of mushrooms. No, Betty. We're using the fresh mushrooms. And she wants us to use 2 cans of shrimp. Do they even make that anymore? I don't know. I seriously need to look that up. So, but we're using the fresh ones today. Alright, now we're just going to let this cook. I left the broccoli big because that's how we like it. You can cut it up any way you want. Now, this recipe has a great base. It has great bones. So what I'm doing, I'm just tweaking it a little bit. And I'm just doing it my way. The butter, I like the butter. I like the mushrooms, but fresh mushrooms and the celery. Well, we'll see. Okay. So now I'm using some ginger. Just a sprinkle. And I'm also going to throw in some fresh ginger. Next is our soy sauce. Just a splash. Alright, I'm just going to have this cook. Betty wants me to add beef broth to a shrimp dish. We're going to use vegetable broth today, alright? So a 1/2 cup. Now we're going to turn our temp on a little bit higher. So now I have a 1/4 cup of water. Now I'm going to get some cornstarch. This is all Betty. This is a Betty thing. Just going to throw it in. This is our thickening. I think it's called slurry. If I'm right, slurry. All right. And we're just going to pour that in. Well, I got that all over me. Yep, that I did. Yeah. Alright. Now, I also have some I also have some enoki mushrooms. We're gonna throw it in there too. Only because I had them. Alright. And we're not gonna cut. I'm just gonna break it in. I'm just gonna tear them. This is really looking nice. I mean, seriously, with the green popping with the brown color underneath from the mushrooms. All right. We're gonna save a whole bunch. Okay, we're just gonna let this cook down a little bit, and then we're gonna add our shrimp. Fresh shrimp, not canned shrimp. And not one can of shrimp, but 2 cans of shrimp. So I'm using 2 pounds of shrimp, which I cleaned, deveined, washed, and shelled. Where's my spoon? Oh. So Betty also gave me a side. I have it marinated in the refrigerator right now. It's cucumber, onion, vinegar, sugar, some salt, and some water. And I had to do that 2 hours ago, so that's in the refrigerator right now. All right, it's ready. All right, let's plate this up. 2 spoons of rice. Okay. Then our mixture, our mushroom. Actually, that looks pretty. Then we're just going to elevate it a little bit, and we're going to add more enoki mushrooms. Just for a little bit of looks. Then we're going to get our salad, our cucumber salad, which has been marinated now for 2 hours. Now these cucumbers are 23 calories. Not bad at all. Not bad. I would totally make this again. Alright, so this is the win for our girl Betty. It's a win. So now we're heading into episode 8 of Ma's Big Yellow Box. And we're gonna do fondue. Figured Betty has a whole entire category on fondue. So we're gonna explore that. Never made fondue in my life. So we're gonna check it out. Now, one more thing. If you like these videos, well, I have 2 more things. If you like these videos, subscribe, give me a like, and share. And I need 1 more subscriber to hit 100. So please help me out there. Just 1. That would be great. So I hope to see you all for episode 8 as we make the fondue. So, for the love of Ma, in the big yellow box.